Welcome back. Premier League match day 22 is back. Premier League is back. So before starting, to give my honest preview about this week Premier League games, let's do a quick match review about last night game between United and Forest. United were already 3-0 up in the first leg. The second leg, I think United did not go for that goal in the first half, but second half Ten Hag made some changes with Martial, Rashford, and Sancho coming on. And that changed the whole game for them. I think they were quick after that. After bringing them some good link-up play, and United scored 2 goals, one for Martial and one for Fred. Fred now is in good form right now. He has scored 3 goals in the last 10-12 games. So with Eriksen being injured and Savitzer coming on, I think Fred is showing that he can do a job for Erik Ten Hag and his boys. So United are now through to the final. They will face Newcastle in EFL Cup final on February 26. Good, decent performance in second half. That pass from Bruno to find Rashford, who then tap in for Fred, was brilliant from Bruno. And now let's switch to Premier League match day 22 preview and prediction. The first game of this week is between Chelsea and Fulham. Friday night kickoff. Chelsea home with all those signing. I think they should give. I think Chelsea have a easier. I think Fulham are struggling a little bit, and with all those signing, the dressing room might have mood of the dressing room might have lift on. They have now the belief and the confidence with the new player coming on, and with Mudryk, I think he will start against Fulham. I'm going for a Chelsea win. Yeah, it's a home game. The fan will be up for this game. So I'm going for a Chelsea 3, Fulham 1. Chelsea 3. Fulham 1. That's my first prediction. And the second game, this is interesting. Arsenal fighting for title. Arsenal could have a 3-point share, but Everton fighting for their survival. Everton have sacked Lampard this week, and this would be the first game for Dice as a manager of Everton. This would be a tough game. Arsenal traveling away to Everton. I think this would be a tough game for Arsenal. Everton will play for their lives. They will play for their survival. I'm going for a draw here. Everton 1, Arsenal 1. One thing that Dice will bring to Everton side is they will defend as a unit, and it will be hard to beat them. We have seen his side when he was the manager of Burnley. So I'm going for a draw here. Everton 1, Arsenal 1. Next game is Brighton versus Bournemouth. Brighton again, huge win against Liverpool in FA Cup. Bournemouth fighting for their survival, and Bournemouth traveling away from home. Bournemouth right now, they have a good home form, but away from home, I think this should be 3 points for Brighton. And Brighton do play some good football, man. So I can't see Bournemouth getting anything from this game. I'm going for a Brighton win. Brighton 3, Bournemouth 1. United Palace. They played Palace maybe 2 weeks ago, and that was a draw, 1-1 draw. Last minute free kick from Olise to get Palace a point. United were lucky to at least get a point away from that game. This would be a tough game. United played last night against Forest, and all of their starting players played almost 60 minutes there. I think United should beat them. United should beat Palace, and this is their home game at Old Trafford. I'm going for the United win. United 2, Palace nil. The next game is Brentford Southampton. Boy, this is tricky game, man. Brentford home, Southampton traveling away. And Brentford already have defeated Chelsea, Liverpool, and United at their home, and the only team that have got 3 points at Brentford is Arsenal. I'm going for Brentford win. I think it will be Brentford 2. This will be a close game. Southampton fighting for their survival just like Everton and Bournemouth. I'm going for a Brentford win. Or should I go for a draw here? I think, and they did play a high energy game against Newcastle just two days ago. So that's why I'm going for a Brentford win. Brentford 2. It should be a close game. Southampton 1. Brentford 2, Southampton 1. Next is Wolves versus Liverpool. Liverpool traveling away to Wolves. And there was some drama in the last round FA Cup between Wolves and Liverpool. And they did play a replay game in Wolves, but they did win that game, Liverpool. But I think this should be a tough game. I'm going for a draw here. Wolves 1, Liverpool 1. And Liverpool also have lost in the FA Cup this week against Brighton. So Liverpool are struggling for form. So is Wolves. This should be a draw. Aston Villa versus Leicester. Leicester are back in good form right now, traveling away. Unai Emery versus Rodgers. This should be another draw, man. I'm going for a 1-1 draw. Sorry, I will go for 2-2 draw between Wolves and Liverpool. 2-2 draw. 2 Liverpool, Wolves 2. So I think Villa versus Leicester. I'm going for a 1-1 draw. Them Newcastle are in good form. They are now through to the EFL Cup final, and this is their home game versus West Ham. And their defensive record is brilliant, man. Newcastle don't concede that much goal. West Ham are a different side this season from last season. They were so much better team, but this season they are struggling for form. They didn't turn up their. I think their best player so far this season is Ben Rama. Southcheck Rice, they are not looking good this season. So I'm going for a Newcastle win. Newcastle. Should I go for a draw? Because Newcastle did play a lot of draw, man. Nah, Newcastle should win this game. Newcastle. West Ham. Newcastle 3. West Ham 0. Clean sheet for Newcastle. Forest versus Leeds. This is Leeds traveling to Nottingham Forest. I'm going for a Forest win. I think they have a decent home record so far this season. In the last 10-11 games, only United have beaten them at their home ground. So I'm going for a Forest win. Forest 2, Leeds 1. Last is Tottenham versus Man City. Tottenham home game. City already came back from 2-0 down in the second half to beat Tottenham by 4-2. I'm going for a Man City win. And Conte is out. I think Conte did has had a operation. I think it will soon Conte, so he will not be in the dugout. I'm going for a sports meal and I sports one City. I'm going for City to score 3 goals. That's it for this week match day. So there is a one game in the midweek between United Leeds and Old Trafford. Leeds traveling to Old Trafford. Midweek game. United versus Leeds. I think this should be a easy win for United. United did turn up against Leeds. I think they always every time since coming back from championship, every time Leeds came to Old Trafford, United have scored scored a lot of goals. So I'm going for United. Man United 3, Leeds 1 in that midweek game. That's it for this week Premier League preview and prediction. I will be back next week. I'm out. Peace.